Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for tuning in to Guided Leap of Faith. We're going to do a reading today. I'm not sure yet what the topic is going to be on. I will pull a card to find out what we're going to do it on. I do want to go ahead and save space and welcome you in. And just to let you know, what I promote is healing and self-love, guiding you through your transformation to your new path. Okay, that's what we're going to motivate. Anyone comment, I do have to ask that you make positive comments. No negativity is welcome here. Okay, thank you for joining in my channel. I'm calling the divine spirit God. I ask that you protect me, my good archangel. I ask that you protect me as I do this reading today. If there's someone out there that needs to get a specific message, I ask that you lead them to this channel so that they may be able to get this message. My ancestors, my guardian angels that watch over me, that guide me, I ask that you use me, speak through me, as I'm able to reach those in a positive manner. Anyone sending any black magic, dark magic, or spells, or just creepy energy in my way, I send it back to you 10 times fold. Okay? That's it. Positive channel. All right. Spirit guide, be with me today. What do you want to talk about? What is the message of the day? Before I actually get into this reading, let me just say about some things that I'm feeling. I am feeling that at this time that there is those who are connected to the collective that are going through a difficult time. I feel that there's a lot of healing going on at this moment. A lot of things due to Scorpio and Pluto being out right now are coming to light. And a lot of people that were seeing illusions, that didn't see things clearly, that things were being hidden from them, they're starting to surface. A lot of truth is coming out. Okay, so no more hiding behind secrets, no more hiding behind masks. The light has been shown on you, so a lot of you will start to see things that maybe perhaps people tried to warn you about or tell you about before, but you didn't listen. A lot of people that were throwing their rock and hiding their hand, you're being exposed. Okay, a lot of people that were telling lies, your lies are being revealed at this time. You're seeing situations as they are. No more looking through rose-colored glasses. Okay, truth is coming out and being shown. And I know that sometimes that's difficult for some people to deal with because they're used to living a lie or seeing things a certain way, and now they're being forced to have to face reality. Maybe go back and second guess some of the choices they made, decisions they made, and realize that they did make some mistakes because they were looking at things from a different perspective and they weren't willing to lower their ego, to look at things in another light. I think that there were a lot of people that were hiding behind masks, that they were people pleasing and they were trying to be who other people wanted them to be and not truly authentically be themselves. Could be because they've been dealing with trauma, abandonment, childhood wounds, old betrayals, old hurts that they haven't healed from or taken time to heal from because they simply didn't want to deal with them. Maybe someone lost loved ones or just felt hurt because their mother didn't nurture them the way that they wanted, or their father wasn't there and he abandoned them, didn't have time for them, maybe took on with another family. There was some envy, some jealousy because of that. I feel like there's somebody out there who desperately wants their father's attention and that they do things to gain their father's attention, but that, you know, they just want to be noticed. Just know that they're as important as the father, maybe put other people ahead of them. And I think that bothers them. I think there's somebody out there holding a lot of internal anger right now, and that anger is starting to manifest in them, and it's manifesting enough to come up for them to heal. Okay, I think that someone is depressed, They're sad, not sleeping at night. They have a lot of worries on their mind. They're about to just drive themselves mentally crazy by all the thinking that they're doing, overthinking stuff. And then instead of handling it correctly, I think they're masking that with drugs and alcohol, superficial relationships, jumping from one girl to the next to the next. I think there's a lot of conflicts going on in their life right now with their family and their friends, and they're starting to see that they have some fake friends. And I think that somebody has someone in their life, a past person, could it be a child's mother or a child's father, but someone in their life who they look at now as a friend, but that person in their life actually still have feelings for them, secret motives, and would like to be with them. And I think that this person, whispers a lot of stuff, and the object of your affection's ear. And because this person thinks that that's their friend, they take a lot of what they have to for the gospel, not realizing that it's a motive behind it. I think this person is in a long-term relationship that they're unhappy in, but they put on the front for some people and make it think, oh, everything's okay, because they want to keep the peace. But I think that this person actually wants to run, wants to hide, wants to get out of this relationship, but there may be monetary property or things involved in that they cannot leave this relationship. They feel trapped. They're not trapped, money, that's just a material object. And when you, peace of mind is so much more than that. And having your peace, having your self-value, your self-worth, being recognized, being with someone who you can trust and not have to second guess and be sneaky all the time and be unhappy. Being in a house that feels like a home and not just a house is more important than whatever material item that you're trying to hold on to. You never put money over love. Because one thing about it, when God sends someone to you and it's of his unconditional love and with his love, he'll make everything possible. You move with love, you move with positivity, you move in the right way. And the other stuff, when you're with the right partner, he provides. You will be blessed with abundance. Sometimes people need to realize that the reason that you're failing, you're lacking, you're falling behind, everything you try to build falls apart, and you just can't never seem to get financially where you want to be because something always come up, or you can't manifest, it's because you're with the wrong partner. God may have blessings that are for you, but if you team up with the wrong person and the blessings aren't for the person that you teamed up with, well, your blessings will be blocked. Keep that in mind. Listen to your intuition, listen to your nudges. He'll speak to you through, dreams, animals, spirits, time synchronicity, signs. He'll let you know. You'll get the urge when you get that idea that, you just have a strong idea, like a creative idea that you want to do something. Don't keep making excuses as to why you can't. Don't overthink it. Don't talk yourself out of it. You have to move when he says move. Okay? Listen to your intuition. Have faith. Trust in yourself. If you don't trust in yourself, how can you expect anyone else to trust in you? Okay? So, there's just some words, some feelings that I have. So, let's get started. I ask you again, Lord, bless me. Speak to me. Guide me. Let's sit a collective. What it is that you want to talk about today? Now that I've run my mouth and I've said quite a bit. Excuse me. Put my glasses on. Oh, blind me, right? Oh, blind me. Alright, Lord. My angels. What is it that the collective needs to know today? What is it? What is it again? Okay, so cornucopia is the message that we're going to speak about today. I will show you a card. Is that clear? You see that? See all of that abundance out there? It's an abundant harvest, a great blessing. It means that things are waiting for you, and all your wishes will be fulfilled. When you see this card, it comes as a gift from the universe that says that financial riches are coming your way. Okay. It also says that there's going to be job fulfillment, romantic love. Give me a food. You being lightened. When you see this, you know that you've done the important work. You've done the healing. You've done what God asked you to do. Okay. You paid off your karmic debt. You paid off whatever debt you had out there to pay. The seeds that you planted are ready to come and reap. You're ready to reap from your soil. If you planted good seeds, then you're going to reap good benefits. If what you planted were bad seeds, you didn't water your garden, you didn't fertilize it, you didn't take care of what you have, well, then that's what you're gonna get, karma. Okay. So for those who did reap good seeds, you'll receive dharma. Your harvest is coming in. Okay. If you've been putting out positive energy, if you've been doing right by others, leading with love, you will receive your abundance from God. If you've given to relationships, if you've given to people and they've hurt you, they betrayed you, they let you down, they dealt with you, from their shadow side, they will reap what they sow. Okay, what else, Spirit? We have 2. Okay, so we have the World card out here. There's a shadow side, someone seeing illusions, and then we have attachment out here. Okay, so what the World card, what that is saying is it's a man in this picture who's looking above at the beautiful earth. Okay, and that's rotating, and this card is reminding you to expand your vision. Okay, kind of like what I was saying earlier. So you want to expand your vision and think about broader options. The world is so wide and there's a lot out there to consider. So even with the modern day of technology now, you could be creative, like being creative right now. You can network through the internet, do social marketing. So just kind of get out of your way, get out of your house. This card is also letting you know that you have unlimited resources available to you. So you don't have to work alone. Some people don't like to ask for help, and even though they want it, they don't like to ask because of their pride. But it's okay to ask for help. But what this card is saying is broaden your horizons. Don't stay stuck. It's so easy for a person to become complacent. So they get used to just living, just doing things a certain way, a certain environment, like same old day, same old what. And they don't even realize that they're just a hamster rolling around, in a ball, because they just keep with the same routine, and they become so comfortable with that, so they think that, okay, this is life, and just live the same old life. But deep down inside, they're really not happy. It's so much more out there, but you have to be willing to change and go with the change. The world is forever changing. And so for those of you who hate change, that stick with it, can't view yourself outside of that, it's a new world. Okay, we're in new times now. We're in the world of Aquarius. Technology is taking over. Social groups are out there. So this card is reminding you, expand your horizon, expand your view. See more than what you've been seeing. Do more than what you've been doing. Do something different. Make that change. Take a leap of faith. Okay? Attachment. Remember earlier I spoke about that mask? This is letting you know that it's time to take the mask off. Those of you who are not being your true authentic self, you're acting in the way that you think people want you to act in, that you're living their life, that you hide your hurt, don't want to be vulnerable, and you want to come across like this tough person all the time, you know, the stand up person who doesn't feel anything, doesn't do anything. Okay, you're stuck in your old patterns, dealing with people from the past that you don't want to let go of. You feel like you have a chain around your wrist and it's holding you down. These are just people who are dealing with fear of change, fear of moving on, fear of the unknown, fear of what's out there. What if I go out there and I fail? What if it's not what I think? You know, what if this isn't love, it's lust? This is saying that you're being held back by this mask because of the unknown, your lack of faith. You have to believe. You have to go for what you truly want. You have to believe in your dream and go for your dream. Don't let the naysayers tell you it's not possible. Don't let people convince you, man, girl, that girl's getting in your head. Oh man, you let him get in your head. You know, the people telling you the side dream it's not gonna work. Stay here. You don't become so comfortable in the way that you're living that you actually forget to live. Okay? As you grow, as you spiritually grow, you change. Everything should grow around you. Sometimes people will fall off. They're meant to. Everyone is not meant to always go that path with you. Sometimes you have to change the group that you're with. Change your environment so that they can help you grow. Because as you grow, you need to be with people of your kind, of your growth, so they can help you grow and to keep becoming more. And sometimes you have to leave people behind. And it's okay. It's just the way that it is. Attachment is just fear. It's a feeling. Next, what do we have? Angels. What do you want them to know? The thinking man. Someone's thinking. Someone out here could be somewhere from your past. It's a 46, which comes to a 10. That lets me know that it's the end of a cycle. Something's coming to an end. So somebody is thinking about that change that I'm talking about. And somebody does want to do something different. They want something different out of life. They're strategically thinking for a new beginning. They're being guided by their intuition and by their ancestors that have passed on, I'm sorry. And they're trying to creatively think about how they can accomplish something. How they can make their next move their best move. I think that this person's also thinking about decisions that they made in their past, and they want to right their wrongs. They're feeling like they made a mistake. This could be in business, going into business with someone, trusting someone. This could be in a relationship, choosing the wrong path, the wrong person, not following their heart, not listening to their intuition. So they're wanting to do that now. But because we had that attachment out here before this person feels like they're stuck in a situation, stuck in an environment, stuck in some type of deal or promise that they made. And now they're thinking how to get unstuck. How to get out of that obligation. Maybe they took something on and they're just trying to think of a clever way to come out of it so that they can move on. This is somebody who wants to move on. Okay, I have three cards. Okay, conversation. Somebody out here wants to speak to someone that they're in no communication with. Okay, first card coming out, man holding a coin. So this is coming out on the cornucopia card with the abundant card. So this is someone who I feel like is a financial person, spiritually guided person, a person that's a businessman. But this is a person now who wants to give. This is a person who I feel wasn't giving in a relationship before, or giving themselves before. They held back, and now this person does want to um, give themselves emotionally. They want to be vulnerable. They're ready. They're ready to go for their goals and receive health and money. They want to have value in their life. They're tired, like I spoke about the being on the hamster wheel. They're tired of the same old thing. They realize it's not really getting them anywhere. They want to have success in their finances and their love. Okay. So this person could already be in your life, or could be someone in your past that you've already known. This is a person who could bring you good advice. This person is somebody who wants to support, who is intuitive. Somebody who likes to work, who works hard. That's what I get. It's a worker. But this is somebody who wants to share and build with someone. They want to have something in life. Angel of Balance. So the next card. And this came on with the World card, up under the World card. So this person is trying to establish some type of balance in their life. They realize that they don't have any balance. And they're being intuitively, their chakras are not aligned. Emotionally, they're not balanced. This is somebody looking at how they can balance themselves out, the healing work that they need to do. They want to have balance in their life. It's their destiny. This is somebody who wants to build a solid foundation. They're trying to remain conscious of their emotional needs. They're trying not to lose focus. They're trying to go in the right direction. And they're looking at, how they can get there, what they need to do to bring that balance in their life. This is somebody, like I said earlier, I think that somebody is unhappy in the situation that they're in, and this comes with it coming under the World card with broadening your horizons. This is somebody that I think, and also because we have the thinking man, I hear the man holding a coin. I think they know where their balance is. I think they know the person who balances them out, who makes them feel loved, who they love secretly, who they secretly love, but they're not with, somebody they're not in contact with. And they want to achieve that balance. They want to go for it. We have Michael Archangel. No, I'm sorry. Take that back. Archangel Gabriel. And I have his statue. Archangel Gabriel out here. And when we see Archangel Gabriel, this is he is the throat chakra. He's a messenger of God. That's why you see him out there with the trumpet. They say when God will blow the trumpet. But he's also a messenger of God. So you call on him when you want clarity, when you want, wisdom. He helps you to communicate the truth. He guides you through your insights. And with this being the 5th chakra, this is also, as you see here on his throat, this is also the throat chakra. So this makes me think, what I said earlier just now about this under balance card, and with this being under attachment, that this is somebody who's been holding back, who wants to speak their feelings, but who has been holding back their message. Who this also makes you think that's somebody who wants to communicate, and they're not in communication right now with who they want to communicate with. With this being a 39, that breaks down to a 12. Okay, and 12 is 12 is a hangman. 12 in the tarot is Hangman, which is a person who's trying to make a decision. Okay, but 12 breaks down to a 3, which is divinely guided. And with this 3 means that this person is being divinely guided to speak their truth. Their intuition is telling them that they need to communicate. They need to say what's on their mind. They need to speak their truth. They need to be clear. Say how they're feeling, what they don't like, what they do like, that they love, don't love, something's not working, is working, I don't want this anymore. Whatever their truth is, they're being called on by divine to speak their truth, to be clear in what they want. Put the message out there. Let the cards, lay all the cards on the table, let them fall where they may. And you're going to be protected. The spirit guides are going to protect you. Everything, don't be fearful, because everything is going to work out just like it's supposed to. Okay? The hardest part is just speaking the truth. But once you do, the divine will care for you. It will take care of you. Everything is going to work out as it should. Okay, what else? Thank you. Action. You're being called to take action. No more sitting on that hamster wheel doing the same old daily thing that's not working for you, that's not getting you anywhere. You're just repeating cycles in your life. This lets me know that it is time to take action. But as you notice, the white horse is running and taking action, but the black horse behind is just kind of steadily there, moving slow. So they're thinking about taking action, want to take action, but they're not moving. And with the white horse moving, this is letting me know that you're letting something get away. The thing, the object of your life, you're letting it run from you. It's getting away from you because you're not taking action. Because you're just steadily there, waiting, moving slowly, wasting time. The thing in front of you that you want is getting away. You need to take action. Funny how that fell under the thinking man. Remember I told you the thinking man is just sitting back strategically thinking, how am I going to go about this? What am I going to do? And their intuition is telling them, but they're trying to find a plan. Okay, so, you know, sometimes you sit too long, steady long, steady wrong. Remember that? Steady long, steady wrong. Go ahead, take action. You're letting your prize, your gift from God, get away from you. What else? Oh, thank you. Woman holding the heart. Funny. Told you, I think that somebody out there, the person who's holding their heart, they're not in communication with. That's who they want. This is the gift that God has sent to you. This woman that's full of love, that's full of abundance, your soulmate. The woman that holds your heart is the one that you're letting get away because you're not taking action. You're just sitting back thinking about it, trying to come up with a plan because you feel stuck to the people of the past mindset that's in your life. You can't see beyond that, or either you're visualizing it but you're not going for it. Even though deep down inside you want balance in your life and you want the woman that you love, who you're not with, who you want to have in the beginning with. What else is there, Spirit? Thank you. Angel of Strength. I feel like I read this two ways, you know, especially with this woman of the heart out here. I feel like you're looking for a change. You're trying to, divine is giving you the strength. They're building you up slowly. They're putting the passion. That's why he's all lit up in red. They're putting the passion inside of you. You have the desire inside of you to make the change. And your angels are pushing you to change, but you're just sitting there. But you do have your eye on the prize. Okay? But you're not making any moves to go there. I also read this of a man with ego, power driven, who wants to be in control of his land, who doesn't want to give up that control, who does not want to be tamed. Okay? But somehow I feel like the woman of his affection has somewhat tamed him, has tamed the lion. And I think that fears him. I think that she can calm the beast in him. And it fears him a little bit. This is someone of ego, of pride. What else, Spirit? What else? What else does the collective need to know? Okay, going once. I'm going to go more than 3 times, Spirit. Have I already? Oh, thank you. Healer of the ages. So this comes after my balance and the angel of strength. The divine is healing you. The divine is trying to heal you of your past thoughts, limited beliefs, your traumas, whether it be childhood, whether it be betrayal from love relationships, whatever you're going through. He's calling on you to heal. Give your life to him. Okay? Let him heal you. Don't walk around harboring all this hurt and this pain. Your anger is manifesting. Don't be a victim. Make the change. He wants to heal your heart. This is someone who has shut off love because of maybe betrayal, hurt, deceit, lies, abandonment. Let him heal your heart. Ask him to come in and heal your heart. You don't have to keep moving the way that you're moving. You don't have to be afraid to love. And you don't have to be afraid to be vulnerable. Just use discernment when you deal with people so you know who to trust, who not to trust. But don't guard yourself to the point that you don't want to love or let love in. What else, Spirit? Can I have one more? And then let's go into something else. Thank you. I love you. 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. So Raphael is the healer of God. He represents forgiveness, mercy, transformation. He turns negative energy into positive ones, and he helps you to manifest the things that you want. Okay, so it's funny how we had the healer, with God wanting to heal your heart. Let go of resentment, let go of fear, let go of animosity, anger, bitterness that you hold. And here we have the angel Raphael out here, who is at the heart chakra. See the heart chakra in there? Who is asking the same thing. And they want to come. The universe wants to help you to heal. Your angels want to help heal you. Okay? Go sit down. Have a nice cry. Don't just keep eating, thinking, but not taking no action. Put closure to things. Forgive yourself. Forgive others so that you can move on, so that you can heal. Just give all the negativity away. Yes, people have done things. Everyone has been through something. The thing is, do you want to lay down and be a victim of your circumstances and let that ruin your life? Or do you want to heal, move on, forgive them and move on? You don't have to carry these people with you. You don't have to live in a life, I'm not going to love, I'm not going to love, I'm not going to let love in because I've been hurt. Yes, people get hurt. But sometimes when we stay in that hurt feeling, we harbor negativity. And not only do we harbor negativity, but you put yourself in situations where you start to hurt people because hurt people. And you find yourself with other negative people in other negative environments and superficial relationships and not being at peace. And is it worth it? I mean, really? Is it worth it? Heal. Take the time to heal. You deserve that. You deserve to be happy. And you don't need anyone's permission to do it. That's your own power. So what I want to pull out now that we have some messages from the divine, we did have some angel cards coming out. So I want to do the shadow side of the angel. Let's pull some angel cards. Since you have a lot of angels to show up on the board. It's asking for healing. So this is very much so, you know, a card of letting you know that there's abundance for you. A lot of healing needs to be done. It's time to take action. Stop sitting on the throne, or so to speak, sitting on your butt and not moving forward. All right. Angels. My angels. My guardian angels. What else do you have on here? Do you have any messages out here for the collective? Any messages for the collective? It's up to you. Precisely. Like I said earlier, you don't need someone's permission to heal. You don't need someone's permission to find your inner peace, to pursue your happiness. You're not chained. You feel stuck, but that's mental. You're not stuck. Maybe what you've gotten yourself in, you may have to give up something to get out of. So give it up. Start over. How many times have people start over? You know? Don't keep holding on to the material things, to the things that you felt like you built with somebody, because you don't want to feel like you're losing out, to you're just unhappy and not at peace and you're not experiencing love. The foundation that you had, the house is going to fall because your foundation is cracked. You're not happy. If you're not happy, it's because something went on. Someone lost your trust. Someone betrayed you. Someone let you down. Someone disappointed you. The love's not there. Whatever the reason is, you're not at peace there. And you're not going to be at peace because divine is telling you that it's time to move on. Set a firm foundation somewhere else and rebuild. And you know it because you're thinking. You're just not taking action out of fear. So heal. Whether you have the abundance that's promised to you, it's going to depend on you healing. The angels say it's all up to you. Anything else, angels? Thank you. The situation will improve. Once you're doing the healing, once you take the steps, once you take action, your situation will get better. I know that you're worried about the outcome, how things are going to look, how things, if it will work, if it won't work, will you fail? Don't think like that. Take the leap of faith, make the move, remove the fear, and you'll see things will get better. Sometimes better than what you even visualize, because God has a plan for you already that you can't see. He just needs you to move when he says move. The outcome that you're visualizing is nothing compared to the one that he's already dreamt for you, or he has envisioned for you. It would be so much better than what you actually thought. One more. Angels or cards, and if not, then we're going to go to shadow side. Yes. improving your health. When you're going through a lot of things, it can cause a lot of stress on you that can affect you mentally, physically, and emotionally. So what the angels are saying is, you know, once you remove yourself from the things that you're going through, things are going to improve. Not only are things going to improve for you, but your health will get better. You won't have all of that stress. You won't have that anxiety, those sleepless nights, those heartaches, the depression, the sad, maybe upset stomach, headaches, blood pressure, you know, things that are going on with you. You'll be happy. Your spirit, you'll feel a weight lifted off of you. So you just need to do the healing, and you'll see things will improve. And not only will things improve, but your health will improve. Okay? So that's what I have from you, for you, not from you, for today. I do thank you for joining in. And until next time, remember, heal, do the work.